Being on the Joe Budden podcast was a lot of fun. It was like family. It was it was fun. I've known those guys for a very long time. We always showed mad love. It was a comfortable space to like show what I wanted to speak about. They gave me a good platform to be, and it was all love.
Keep it basement. Keep it basement here live at Exotic 2024 New Jersey with
Alexis in Texas, baby.
off the scenes. I was complimenting you about your podcast. Talk about that and all the guests you have on, everything going with that.
So my podcast is called Private Talk with Alexis, Texas. We are on season 6 currently. I have everybody from Neo to DK Kirkland, which is a comedian, everybody from Carl Kanai, who's a fashion designer, from these beautiful ladies here at Exotica, from Ever Angelina. I've had Phoenix Marie. I've had all the baddest ones, you know? It's private talk. We don't know each other, but we know each other at the end of that conversation.
Is there a dream guest you want to have in the future?
Who a dream guest? Rihanna. Rihanna is my girl crush forever. Rihanna, I'm coming for you.
How was going on the Joe Budden podcast? How was that experience?
Being on the Joe Budden podcast was a lot of fun. It was like family. It was fun. I've known those guys for a very long time. We always showed mad love. It was a comfortable space to like show what I wanted to speak about. They gave me a good platform to be, and it was all love.
You've been in the industry for a long time. What's the weirdest or wildest interaction you've ever had?
This one right now.
That's a lie. Recently, since you're an OG in the game, there's been like this whole thing going around, like Akademiks has been talking about it, Aiden Ross on the stream about like a STD, STI outbreak in the industry. What's your take on the testing procedures and everything like that?
Well, I don't currently shoot, so I don't know what's going on or what's been talked about.
Over Twitter.
I'm not a big Twitter person, but okay. All I can say is it happens. My thing is why regular testing is why it's needed, especially in sex industries, is because the safer we can be, the more testing that we do, I think is better because it keeps us all safe.
You've successfully transitioned from performing to podcasting and beyond. What advice would you give to someone who wants to reinvent themselves or evolve in their career?
You know what, I always say the same thing. Stay true to yourself. To each his own. What works for some people doesn't work for you. Stay in your own lane. Find your niche and ride it. Ride that wave, baby.
Do you ever watch your old scenes and you ever like...
I've never watched any of my scenes. I watched the teases, but for me, I enjoyed it while I did it, so I'll give it to y'all to watch.
Do you have any dating advice for anyone out there, like guys who are struggling in the game or anything like that? Like, what's the best piece of advice for a guy?
Hey, dating's hard. I'm out here single. I ain't got no advice for you. It's hard out here for a pimp.
How are the DMs? Rappers in the DMs, celebrities?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Do you have any words of wisdom? Last question for the people out there.
The best advice I've ever gotten was to each his own. I speak that. I live that. What doesn't work for you may work for others, as long as you're not threatening or doing anything in anybody's else's life. Okay, do what you do, baby.
Cool. We'll let you podcast. Thank you so much. Can I get a picture though?